Hello, everybody. Today we are going to talk about how to deal with listings and listing documents and the approval process. If you have more questions, please you can let us know. The website, remember that we have the help.salesontop.com portal support website in which you can find all the information related with this CRM platform. So, okay, let's start. In order to deal with this CRM, we need to go to listings. Okay, the listings is going to be here. You're going to find into the main menu. So please, we can go and create a listing. If you have an IDX platform, you're gonna see all the listings from MLS. I'm gonna show you now why you are gonna see this. Otherwise, you are gonna see this empty. So let's go and create a new listing. Why are we gonna create a listing? Because we want to submit for approval this listing to my closing coordinator or closing agent. Okay, so we need to fill this information. So let's do something quickly. My listing. Okay, the price in pesos 16 million, so it's $1 million. Okay, and the listing name is me. Okay, this is the basic information we need in here. Okay, we have more. I'm gonna talk about quickly about this. I'm gonna save. Okay, that means that you only need this information and then you can later come back and work more on this. Okay. Something very important is that if you want to print a brochure, you must have this one, okay? Why? Because, for example, if you have a listing here that belongs to another broker or another agent from your company, it depends on what do you have linked or synchronized. You can, for example, if some other agent comes and try to print this, of course he can do it because it works with you and he wants to promote your listing. So for example, if I come here and I say maybe Lupita, okay, Lupita is gonna be my listing agent. I can come here and then I can print the listing and I'm gonna choose this, okay, and automatically I'm gonna have this, okay, my listing view, blah, 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 with the listing information. Of course, the problem is that this agent doesn't have any information, but once I have, I'm gonna see all these fields, okay? This is very important. I need to have all this information. For the photos URL, you need a URL with all the pictures, okay? So let's quickly do, for example, a search. Okay, for example, I come here and I can copy image address, for example, from this house, from this property, and I can paste here and I save. And once I save and I have this image, okay. Again, if you have an IDX, you don't have to do this, okay? Okay, and if you see you have this picture, and if you fill all this information, you are going to have everything covered, okay? So this is for the brochures. Now, to submit for approval a listing. Once I have, the basic information, I need to have some information basic for a listing agreement that every broker knows. So I can go here to listing documents. It doesn't matter on which tab I am. If you see, I have the listing documents at the bottom. So I click the plus and automatically I have another form with information regarding documentation for the closing information department, okay, for the closing department. So the two main tabs that I have to fill, okay, I have all these documents that it's important to fill if you are dealing with any of these considerations, is this one, the listing file checklist, and the main, okay. Send documents to client. This is very important. If you click this and you want to send the file checklist to your client, you can check this and automatically save, and you are gonna send this. To who? To the property holding that you select here, okay? So I'm gonna type now this, okay? information. The property owner contact is me again. Listing price again. I have to do this again. Why? Because I want to submit for approval a document, so that's why I have to do this again. Okay, in words is 1,000,000. In Spanish is 1,000,000. And the initial date is gonna be today, for example. The expiration is, you can go here and click the month, and then the year. You can change quickly the year, and then the month, and you can type the date. Or, for example, I make a mistake, you know, so I can just go here, click, and change. Okay, I can type the correct expiration date, so I can decide how to do it. I have the trusted agreement, the catastro, the agent notes, for example, is if you have some consideration, is for both agents are 50%. Okay, the commission is 6%, the total commission. Okay, commission percent in words is 6, in Spanish is 6. Okay, the escritura pública, the date of the escritura pública, for example, is January 1st of this year. Okay, the notario is Benito. Okay, and the folio is this one. Okay, so, and I also need to have this and also you can for example, fill this information. You can go, for example, okay, I can choose this document. This is very important. It's a commercial. If you are doing this from your cell phone, you can, of course, go to this platform from your cell phone. Is a cell phone enabled design, so that means that it's gonna fit into your cell phone. If you click a clip or this any of these fields, instead to have your file manager like this one, you are going to be able to see the option to use your camera, so you can take a picture of your camera. Okay, for example, for the owner proof of address, if you have your ID, passport, or the, I don't know, your ID or any other document, you can upload from your camera. Okay, once you have this, you have to save. Okay, sorry. And if you see, this is red because I have type the name of property again. So if my list, okay, once I save, automatically I come back here and I see my list. Something important that you should know is that once you have filled all the listing documents fields from the main tab, remember, from directory information. Once you have this, then you can come here and you can print to PDF your documents, okay? The exclusive listing or the addendum or extension or any document that you previously have set into the platform. Like now you have these exclusive listings, okay? So you can, for example, go here and print. Of course, there is nothing here. That's why I have an X, because I haven't filled all this information. But when you upload everything, you're going to be able to see this information. And now I have the submit for approval button. So if I click, I'm not going to be able to do it now because I don't have all the documentation, the basic documentation. You have to ask your closing coordinator about what is the basic information. But once you have everything, you're gonna be able to submit. Okay. Once you submit this information, is very important to know that you are gonna receive an email. Your closing coordinator is gonna receive an email too, and automatically he's gonna be able to approve or reject. If he or she approves, automatically you're gonna receive an email saying that the closing coordinator has approved your listing. If rejects, you're gonna receive a note with the text about the rejection of the listing. Okay, I hope this has been very useful. Please let me know if you have more questions. Something very important that you should know is that, of course, you can see any listing from the IDX, okay, if you have. But talking about listing documents, you are going to be able to see only your listings or the co-listing agent. So please take this in consideration for the future. Okay, see you later.